Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Surprised we're at more highs. More new highs again. Go figure. But either way, we'll look for some opportunities today. Yeah, I'm just so impressed by this market and the continued just explosiveness of everything. I mean, not even we don't even get dips in this market anymore. It's crazy. No gap fill on the docket today. Really didn't do anything overnight either. If you look at this, 970s to, I guess we made it to 25, 26 on NQ. Yes, basically a 10-point range all night. But we'll see what the day brings. I'm not I don't know, not super excited again to trade this. We do have I hate to even bring up any type of seasonality, but we have it with obviously the holiday started last night. So we'll see what happens here. We need to get under like this overnight area before I'm excited about it. What's up, Vladimir? Good morning. Good morning, Willie. Let's see some of y'all sliding in. If you guys are watching anything or trading anything, let me know. Boy, the future side of things, I don't really have a great look unless we break down here. We did hit on SPX yesterday right at this 6,700, 60, well, stopped a point short, but Whole number there. We'll see if we maybe we touch that this morning. And then the other level of significance, 25,000. Just a whole number. Nothing it's like nothing too crazy, but it is a whole number. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm not opposed to shorting this thing if it breaks down. This divergence is pretty gross off the open here. Nvidia and Apple had big days yesterday. They're down. Well, Nvidia's down. Apple's green actually. Amazon got a little slappy there. A little drill at the open. Palantir strong. EMD's decently strong. Apple's strong off the open. That's about it. I'm seeing a lot of weakness in tech, so keep that in mind today. Swept the overnight lows. Oh, not in the short. What's up? Oh man, JB in here. I'm not in the short. I don't like the divergence. But if we do look at this area felling here, a decent little 40-point range lower. My inclination's to want to short, but the way the market's acting, it tells me like just to be patient a little bit. And I see yes pushing up, so all right, well, pretty big bounce already. Swept that overnight low and got bought up pretty quickly. And then I'm looking at yes strong. I want to see if SPX dips into the 6,700. See if anything's IWM strong as well. Tech is weak. Amazon's drilling. Nvidia drilling a little bit. Tesla drilling. It's interesting that Amazon's so weak with Nvidia and Microsoft. I really want to get in a short. I should have shorted that pop right there. What are you guys doing? SPX wants 6,700. We do have data in 5 minutes. Oh, big data, but we do have points. I should have short. Man, so we rejected the same spot up there. Man, I missed that. This divergence is disgusting, but my inclination was to short. And if you look at NQ just on this 15-minute, you lose these overnight lows here. You should go to this next kind of high or consolidation area, 730 down to 720. If we come up and reject here, and you can short against 970s. Nothing but gambling and talk for Powell. I don't think Powell says a whole lot today. It's at a Chamber of Commerce for the Greater Providence, Rhode Island area. I think he's just kind of a keynote like speaker. I don't think he's really going to say much. That is at 12:35 though. Right here. We do have this data coming out in 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, I guess. Just keep lowering the bar, right? A little bit of data. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot, but something to keep your eye on. Maybe some volatility comes out of it. Yes, still very strong. Beautiful trade here, offsuit. Oh man, 7-2 offsuit. Sniper. I wish I would have hit it. It seems like a big drop. It was only 0.2%. Got a long time for that IV to set. Really not a whole lot. I mean, the gap was nothing. We built the gap like as soon as the market opened. QQQ wants to go back to the 600. Data's out. 53, a little bit below. This looks like it's gonna just IWM is still super strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see this like bounce. The question is, do you hit the back test when ES is still way up here? SPX still very, very strong. If you're gonna short something, it's gonna be NASDAQ today, right? IWM new highs. Look at IWM flying. Yeah, Willie, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Is this whole area? Hmm. I don't have much to do here. It's no man's land for NQ. Yeah, question right there. Question of the day. Does ES pull NQ back up or does NQ drag ES down? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for some trading not at all-time highs, guys. I'm ready to be down here. Down here. Guess I could have hit that 970 short. It's bothering me how strong ES is. You're above most of the overnight value. If I look at this on the higher time frame, here's a 9 and 21, 4-hour 9 EMA right there at the fib extension from yesterday. Got a little bit of dad duty going on here as well. It's hard to do anything. Hard to buy at all-time high. Hard to short this. Tough to short. I'm on some dad duty, so if I have to step for a second, guys, I'll be right back. Ugh, I hate when the music does that in my ear. Yeah, we do typically visit the pivot point at some point. We didn't see it all night. I'm where this candle down, doji. Amazon's getting crushed. So is Meta. Almost all your mega cap tech is selling off. Palantir's flying. What else is moving? Um, what's up, Brady? Yeah, we do have. Oh, hold on. SPX. Let's watch this. I'm tempted to take a short against this SPX level. Trump is speaking right now, I guess. Trump to begin shortly. Kind of want to short against that high right there. Now I'm late to it. New low. So in that first 30 minutes. Yeah, I wanted to short 6,700. Here, I'll just put it on my chart. Kind of hoping we'd touch it. It's right at that morning high yesterday we made. It was right at, what, 11? Oh, I'm all over the place. You guys can't even get under VWAP. Look at this. ES over here. VWAP and 21 EMA is just too strong. But we'll see if we should be able to find an opportunity. I mean, right now we're set up, unless something crazy happens in the next 30 minutes, we're set up for the short down to the pivot point 924, 924. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any of you guys hit the short again? I think. Where's my box? There's my box. Probably what you look for right there. No, sir, he says. No, sir. Yeah, I probably could have hit. I talked about the back test as 970s. 970, yeah. Probably could have shorted that with this being at the same spot. It's just, I don't know. Nvidia's about to make a new low. Amazon is just drilling, just straight drilling. Meta's been drilling. I wonder, Valdi Q must be. Valdi Q is positive, but I'm seeing mega cap sell off. Valdi is very positive. That's inflow, outflow type of stuff. Yeah, something's just not something's not adding up in my head. I thought about this, KB, as well. I was just kind of thinking in my head, was like, do I want to long that 920 area? 924, this is the pivot point right here. Do I want to long this? We have Richmond Fed data right now. It's just manufacturing. Sure, first 30 minutes. ES is getting a little bit weaker over here. Volume feels so low. Now the question, KB, if this breaks down, do we try to long in Q? Now, if this finally breaks all this. But that would have been a good short. These numbers are late according to my squawker. But we hit 9:30. Just being very patient here. But yesterday I was on the screener. Right now the screener's not great for tech. Yesterday this was 100% on all the futures that I use. And this will fill out a lot more in about 25 minutes or so. Boy, not the most fun start to a stream I've ever had. I know. I saw that too, KV. I saw it. Hey, Microsoft looks like a bear flag. Amazon's just crushing. Netflix now big down candle. Broadcom Tesla only green. Apple just went red. Energy's up big. That's why SPY's so strong right there. Banks are decently strong too, but energy's up 2%. And look, tech is weak. That's tech. That's financials. And that's energy. Are you pulling the trigger? KV, I can't pull the trigger on this. I can't long when the weak, but everything else is so strong. We couldn't just touch the pivot point. That would have made this. It would have made life so much easier. This is just absolute no man's land for me. If I illustrate this, I need like acceptance above here. Really probably like 980s acceptance or hold down here. But this is no man's land to me. And this is even more no man's land. This the first EMA 9 touch that probably gets slapped. If it's going to be a trend, there's your first slap. We do have, it's still really early, but we do have the IB by rejection setting up bearish, the high and the low. ES high first, low second for now. Opening candle is bullish over here still. When did gold hit 3,800? Holy. Oh, last night. Trump is speaking to the United Nations. It's about to go live right now. Yep, Trump's going live right now. Look at ES. Still too strong. Well, it's gonna be a slow stream if this is what the action we get. The volume seems really low today. How strong ES is. IWM 247 new high. Making new all-time highs here. The previous all-time high was like right in this area. And this candle's setting up trading golf the previous. All of these. But yeah, NQ is very, very weak. Tesla's coming down now. Broadcom's still doing fine. Inflation has been defeated according to Trump. I can't make it do any audio, but there he is at the UN. No, I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me? Just making sure you guys can hear me. A little mic check. Unmuted. Hey, is Trump just gonna pump us here? What's up, Izzy? Izzy, you taking any trades this morning? I haven't touched this thing, which I know is not super exciting for a stream, but what do you do? Yes, divergence is gross. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. What's up, Bitcoin? So you sliding in here. Yeah, we're in no man's land. Literally, if you look at ES, I don't want anything to do with this area right here. Right against yesterday's high, right in this overnight range, just holding pretty strong. And then when I look at NQ broke down out of it. It didn't quite get to like this area of consolidation here. This area would have been interesting. No, you missed nothing. You missed absolutely nothing. Yeah, Amazon was getting just smoked at the open. I've had my eye on that. Just smoked here, which is it's interesting. I don't know if there's news on Amazon. I didn't really see anything. Nothing that would, nothing this big of a sell-off. Down 2%. Tesla is about to go red. So you got a gap on Tesla. Boy, when I get this deep into like looking at stuff, there's no trade for me right now. What's up, Serenity? We do have 15 minutes, 14 minutes until the IB sets, and right now, high first, low second, giving us a pretty strong. Let's go pull up those live odds here. %69 of the time, we're gonna break the low if this holds the way it is. Maybe a rejection here. Yeah, when you say terrible, like we're in this together right here. Terrible. We have a 9-point range in the first 45 minutes of the market. 9 points. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go get me an energy drink today. Had a long night with the newborn. Like Trump is going after the UN right now. Yeah, that'll be my target. I'm just trying to wait a little bit longer in case the short's up here 72, 75. Watch it it'll probably play out without me. It'll probably go now. And that'll be frustrating. That's the new low. I see Will talking about Amazon here. Wait, Amazon just does not look good. What's crypto doing today? Nothing. This BMNR goes back and forth so much every day. Bitcoin miner's doing well. Meta. Yeah, I see that level on Meta. Basically right in here. And it looks like they're selling tech and buying other things for the most part, but wrong chart, wrong chart. Valdi's still strong, uptick versus downtick. Strong on Valdi Q as well. Yeah, basically. It's Will, and I'm sure Will, you probably know this is a rotation. So when you have mega caps lead the way, and then people, get to a part where they take off mega caps and start buying other things. They buy financials, they buy energy. I mean, if we look at Bank of America's up 1.5%, Citi's up 1.4, JP Morgan's up 1%, Wells Fargo's up 1.5. And then just your XLE. XLE is flying. They're buying a lot of energy today. Have to break the low on ES. 8 minutes until that first hour sets. They're gonna make me short it here? I don't want to take a 20-point short. Clear rejection though there at 958, 960. But what is that even? Why is it even rejecting there? The other thing would be the opposite of what me and KB were kind of looking at. KB, the other thing would be is if we do just go ahead and play out that trade, IB break to the low side, and then you trade back to the middle. Yeah, I'm saying if it hits that pivot point, you take the long in here and try to bring it back up to here. I don't know, this is tough. It's one of the tougher days I've seen just to read. I mean, you look at this and you go, how excited am I to long? Not much. How excited am I into short? Not as much either. And look at this range on ES is just disgusting. Oh, Tesla drilling a little bit now. That's an interesting breakdown on Tesla. I mean, Nvidia, you look at the news, basically at the halfback spot. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you have this small of a range, I would not be surprised at all. They're going to play this out. Oh, 5 minutes till that IB sets, and we're just sitting on the bottom. Does ES finally break the range like NQ did? Throw the chat up on the screen for a little bit for you guys. We'll see. A lot of that neutral is at least on mine. So like on my screener, a lot of this neutral is because we don't have that first hour. We don't have the data sets yet. I f- I have a feeling this is going to jump to a lot more bearish. IB sets in 2.5 minutes. Do I get short up here? And how do you short this on this powerful candle too? It's exactly what we're holding. $9.69, that midpoint, and we try to take the low. Yeah, sit on hands. Hey, that's what I've been doing for almost an hour at this point. When I try this trade, I'm going to be very light. Let's try the starter. Just waiting, just waiting. I want to get the starter, but I think it could pop up another 8, 9 points. I'm going to take I'm going to take the starter light right here. All right, there's the IB. Everything will update here in just a second. I'm short at 9.59. So IB strat, high form first, low form second. 69% of the time we take this low. So just looking for this to break. Here's the statistic I'm looking at. Do it on SPY as well. I want to double check. So NQ 69%, QQQ 67%. SPY, we do have it set up on SPY as well. So both indices have it set up. Yeah, I like it. I think it's worth it. First hour is also bearish on ES. Obviously, it's very bearish here. Amazon closed all of its grocery stores in the UK, is what I'm hearing. Netflix new low. Meta's a little strong right now. ES is gonna play out before NQ now. If ES does this and NQ doesn't, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so salty. ES just broke it. One NQ. There goes SPY. The problem is this right here now. If we sweep the bottom of this range and hold, and NQ doesn't ever get there. Oh, this is possibly worst case scenario. If ES sweeps and pops up and NQ doesn't ever make it there. That would make sense for the type of day we're in. Strip the YM, the yum yum. Oh wow, yeah, there you go. What pushed up YM so strong this morning? UNH or something? What's moving over there? UNH two, yeah. Hey, they go down and just look at the 1 minute just to feel something. If this sweeps and goes, it's gonna. Oh no. So this is literally the worst case scenario setting up right now. ES comes down and holds, sweeps the low, it plays out the statistic, and NQ holds. Oh no. Now the better case scenario would be as if ES breaks down and drags everything. NQ right at 180. I'm sorry, NVIDIA right at 180. Meta is getting a nice push. Broadcom's up to hit high of day. Come on, just give us one sweep of the low. 69% odds. 69% odds that we come down here. I'm so worried about ES just doing this right here, holding and pushing. Come on, drop, drop, drop. Sweep the leg. There we go, Bob. Talk to it for me, Bob. Sweep the leg. Oh, this is terrible price action. Really, we've gone sideways for an hour. I don't like this push right here. It's got to reject here. All right, I added one time there. Come on, reject. There we go. Come on, play out trade. There we go. Come on. Come on, let's make some money. All my trims are laid out 937, 930, 925. I'll let a small runner go to 906. Sweep the leg, sweep the leg. Come on, sellers. I have zero faith in the sellers, but I need them. I need them to do something. So step up to the plate. Like, come on, let's get like a Cleveland Browns moment where you know they're terrible, but they put it together and win a game. All right, come on, sellers. Come on. Just like, what is it, 25 points? I'm looking for like a 40-point trade. Come on. All right, this is a good sign that I didn't reclaim and hold the IB low on ES. 15-minute looks a little bit better here with this big upper wick. Let's get that push down. Come on, team. Come on, come on. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Drop it low, girl. Come on, sweep the leg. Please do not stop right on top of that box. Oh my gosh. No, yes, no. All right, I'm just risking 11, 12 points now. It's one of those Arkansas backwoods puts. I'm really worried about a yes holding right here. I might have to go buy an energy drink today. I'm out of coffee. I ordered coffee and it didn't make it here yet. Trump is still speaking too, so like to KV's point. I just take my profit here. If I take my profit, it's gonna play out. We don't have Celsius. We have Starbucks. We do have Starbucks. I don't have Celsius down here. There's obviously Red Bull and Monster, and then there's a bunch of other, like, more like local brands that you guys never heard of that they're pretty solid. I don't know. To walk down to the old OXXO. Really? The Celsius ticker? That's actually really interesting. Well, I mean, yeah, so that's what's tough, Vladimir. So the statistic hasn't changed, right? That's SPY. That one already played out. But 69% of the time, so if I take this trade 10 times. It's going to work 7, which means we're going to come break this at some point. So we just get this 936, 937, I'll be out half. Yes, still holding in here. The question, like to Will's point, is the question tech with weak in the morning and rotates back. This is the look I did not want to see on yes. This is exactly the look I did not want to see. Well, looking good. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, huh? I wanted to trim at 37 and we came to 38. So that's fun. Apple coming down a little bit now. Google just made a new low. Microsoft looks like it's gonna pull here. Amazon obviously already got beat up a lot. What's Meta doing? Meta's stuck right at opening price. These sellers suck. I'm telling you, every day, these sellers just suck. These bears suck. There we go. There we go. That's come on. There you go. Bob hitting both sides there. All right, come on. This would be. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah. All right, NATO, we're out. He's talking about tariffs right now. You guys remember trading when every time the word tariff was mentioned, the candle would just spike somewhere like 30 points? Now nobody cares about tariffs anymore. I saw Google. So Microsoft's right towards the lows. Nvidia's not far off of them. Google, Tesla at the lows. Apple's coming down. Meta's still strong. All right, there's your hourly, next hourly close. This is a good rejection on ES, finally. Come on, give me that 37. Come on. Well, if we can't even make it to 925, like I may never short again for the next 6 months. This is insane. Come on. Come on, yes, flush that low and take NQ with you. Oh my gosh, my order is at 37. What is it doing? You got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow. No. 2 ticks. 3 ticks. Get back down there. I front ran this level at 37 by 3 ticks, and they front ran me by 3 ticks. Come on. Yeah, can we get VIX back to 30? Actually, like 20 is fine with me. 18 to 22. I love an 18 to 22 VIX. Come on, please, just take my order. Take my order. There it is. Come on. Give me 10 more points. 10 more points, KB. I blame KB for not being in this with me. Come on, Spy, break it. $69% time. We're right there. This is 0 level right here. 69% of the time. Right there. But I am out half. I'll be out another quarter at 925. And then in that last quarter, I'll trail stop and we'll see if we can get like 906. So boy, what a slow stream. Here's your Mag 7. For people talk about Mag 7. I look at the top 10 QQQ. Top 10 weighted NASDAQ stocks. You have 2 green. My screener. Boy, pretty neutral between the different ones. Yesterday it was 100% though. If I go to this is the top 10 weighted stocks in QQQ. 60% bearish. This has also got SPY and QQQ itself. Trump just finished. Oh, Trump's finally done, thankfully. Close out of that because I don't want to listen to any more NATO talk. I mean, pattern traders will see this H setup right here, right? Lowercase h. All right, now what? Yeah. Can we get like just a slightly lower low, play this out, and then market does what it wants until Powell? I don't think Powell's going to say anything. I don't think Powell is in. I think it's a complete non-event today. Come on, come on. Come on. Give me that 925. Just a 30-minute orb low. They're holding this thing in so well. There's nothing really on the book map. Actually, there's some size up above us. What a lame stream today, guys. Well, I got 27 points on half. Goes back up to 965, 964. I'll get stopped out. Could take another trim right here, to be honest, but the statistic is still here. What's Yes doing? Trying to stay above the Bucks. No, I don't have coffee. That's the main problem here. Like, Microsoft's still very weak at the lows there. Nvidia is holding, trying to push back up. Netflix made a new low. Meta is pushing highs. Amazon's made it back a little bit. Apple made a new low. I hear you, 7-2. That is a successful day, especially on a slow day like today. I mean, I'm gonna lock in my 27 points no matter what on half position. I'm glad I took that second ad up here. It was a little nervy on this, but half position, 27 points. Just held IB low perfectly. That's just frustrating. Just come take me out of the trade at this point. I would not be surprised for that to hold and go all the way back up here. Nvidia's hitting VWAP, so is QQQ. Meta strong. Google just got a big pop off the low. There goes my stop. All right, well, 27-point trade. All right, well, now what? It's gonna bother me all day. So, a couple statistics here. So QQQ, if we actually look at the statistics, let me go over here. Because just because we didn't make that new low doesn't mean I want to go long. I'm not actually a big fan of the longs today because IB by rejection. This is the report I showed you guys, like 69% on NQ, 68% I think on QQQ that we take the low, so 2/3 of the time. The initial balance, this statistic in general, we have a not a huge, I mean, it's not a big one, but this is the statistic right here. 2.4%. So only 3 out of 125 days do we stay inside of this first hour. So between here and here, we only stay in this right here. 2.4%. I mean, it's a 97.5% chance we break one side or the other. And then, of course, we have the statistic that we're going to break the low side of it. We can always get back in a trade, of course, but I'm just going to let a winning trade come all the way back against me. Would not be surprised to see this fell and still happen because the statistic says we should break the low because the high formed first and the low formed second. Also, we know that there's a 97% chance we break one side or the other. Price action would tell me we're probably going to break the low. First hour of the market, we opened the market here. First hour finished right here. That's bearish. So boom, down. That statistic is right here, opening candle continuation. We have 72% chance that we close below the open today. So there's 72% chance you close below here. So we just start stacking up the odds. I don't really want to try to long, but I'm not just loving the shorts when this is what it looks like. And this is, just look how terrible these bears are. And look, now it's going to crush it right back down. But I'm not going to chase this because, look, just a quick lesson here. If you chase this right now, and 7-2 offsuit, great job on that trade, by the way. If you chase this, if you short this right now and it holds here, 950, I mean, but you can take a quick 20-point loss for no reason. I mean, I could have left original risk, but I wanted to lock in something today. I talked about this morning on Spaces. I don't have much faith in shorts right now. So when it comes to just shorts in general, look at that box I drew just holding. When it comes to shorts in general, when you get a breakdown like this, I mean, literally, I'm only trying to take it to the next spot. And really, I don't even want to leave like I originally thought about just taking the full position off 925, but I was like, okay, I can leave a quarter position for like 20 more points, but I'm just not like super just not super excited about trying to hold short runners because shorts have not proven to me that they can get any type of follow through in who knows how long. And look, yeah, if you would have chased that short when it rejected down here, you chase into a short right here, and look, you're already down 10 points. And it may still work out. It's just like it's not giving you optimal risk reward. This 15-minute is just so disgusting. Look, sweep of the overnight lows. Yeah, right here. Overnight lows here. Sweep of that. That candle closed all the way back up here. We tested the same spot. Looks 744. And it's going to try to push here. All right. Well, probably made a good decision. Right back to where my cost basis was. That's what I wish I could do right now, Bob. Just go to a catfish fry. That would be the ideal scenario. Oh, I slept like 2 hours last night. Yeah, my new baby decided she was gonna not sleep half the night, so that was fun. We'll see. Who was in that YM short earlier? Thing's wiki. Look how wiki that thing is. Wow, oil still pushing. Palantir giving it back, still up, but giving it back a little. Oracle down big today. Hoodie back up. Hems, I swear, I don't know what to do with Hems. It just goes back and forth every day. Rivian up another 1.3 today. BMNR from up 3% to down, or what, back to 0.8%. Yes, of course, the best catfisher in Arkansas. Everything's better in Arkansas. Shorted YM completed your day. I didn't even see YM hit that 47,000 mark up there. And it pushed through it obviously, but well, that was a quick rug though. I guess you could have got in on this break here under that whole number. Nice little move there. Oh, here comes YM still falling. You still in that YM trade? Well, we got this move here. That's it. But made some money. Made my grocery bill for the week, so be okay. Didn't get greedy. Hey, I like this especially on the short side. Yep. What when I have to start thinking this hard and this long about different trades, nothing for me to do. Nothing for me to do but go get an energy drink in 7 minutes. At least I got my 37 level finally. I do appreciate all you guys hanging out. Like 24 of you hanging out on YouTube, and X doesn't really track until afterwards, but had over 2,500 people stop by the stream. Sometimes you just have to hang out. VWAP rejection, lower highs. The statistic's still true. Maybe you short against VWAP in the midpoint. That's the midpoint of the 30-minute. ES can't get off its back. And that's the midpoint. Right here is the midpoint of the IB. I am so tempted to take this short again, but I'm gonna just I can definitely see this midpoint to here. You take that trade, but it's just a cluster. 70% chance we close under here, 69% chance we take this out. 97.5% chance we take out one side or the other, so there's more confluence. I think you still short it, but since I got my win, I'm okay. Big rejection off of VWAP here. EMA's never crossed. Can't get long, and then ES lower high, lower high, lower high. Trying to break the lows. NVIDIA rejecting VWAP. Microsoft's going sideways. Amazon sideways. I don't have a clear read on anything, guys. I mean, the data's the data. Confluence, I have 0. I mean, I did kind of say this is kind of no man's land right here. 970s to 930. Yes, looks bad though. I really think ES is going to drop. If I chase the short here, it's basically a 10, almost 12-point risk now. Yeah, Roberto, I see it. I see that trend too. So it's just a tough. I think it's a tough call because the divergence early was weak here, strong here. Now we've flattened out a little bit stronger here and a lot weaker over here. IWM's also getting a little bit weak. Ball D is flying though. Ball EQ is pushing up, so the net inflows are coming in. So make it make sense. make make this make sense. Make it make sense. All right, guys. Well, and look, it could hold right here, and ES could still hold here. Guys, I may be hands off the rest of the day. After my little win there, I just don't think anything. I don't think anything big's probably going to happen today. It just seems the volume seems anemic. So I don't know. That's it for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out. What a slow stream. Maybe we'll get some more action on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. But as important as finding winning trades, I think, is staying out of bad trades and managing trades. And when we have choppy probabilities and stuff, I mean, mostly down probabilities in a uptrending market, it's just gross to me. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see what happens. Maybe in the afternoon, this thing consolidates long enough. You get some kind of juice to go somewhere. Probably whichever direction it goes, I'm gonna fade it back. So if, for example, NQ does break down here, I'll probably play a bounce back up to here. And if NQ finds its way back up here, I'll short it back down probably to this same area. That's my plan for the rest of the day. Well, you got to stay calm. I mean, I went into that position knowing I was going to be in a smaller position. Um, I still, if you held a gun to me and made me take a trade, I would have to take the short, just because more of the statistics tell me that we're going to come tick this low. But I don't have to take that. So I'm gonna head over to the spaces. I may see if I can run down the street actually real fast and get an energy drink and see if we can power through the day. But it's when you have this going on. I mean, even this dip was crazily bought up, but like when this is happening, whenever I short, I look for a quick short, and then I'm kind of done because I don't think we get any follow through. If we ever do break, if we ever do, someday we will, we'll break some structure. I mean, we have to come down a long way just to get to a previous day low before we even think about breaking some structure. So until that happens, like once this happens, you should, or somewhere maybe, at some point you will be able to get in a short and get some follow through. But until you get something like this, That's the only like thing to think about. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna shut down the stream. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Bitcoin, Bob, Brady, CG, or I'm sorry, CC, Roberto, Izzy, Vladimir, Will over on X stopped in. Will O'Hara, KB, my man. Did I say Vladimir? I hope I said Vladimir. I know Step Bro came through here as well. Read it. Who else was in here earlier? Oh, 7-2 offsuit. His offsuit came in and crushed it. He gets the medal today. Serenity, I remember, was in here a little bit earlier. Farabin. Willie C, my man Willie C, one of the first ones in this morning. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you guys around Spaces. Obviously, I'm in Discord. If you have any questions, Edgeful, whatever, DM me. If you're in the Edgeful server, you can in Discord, you can tag me over there as well. If you have a question or anything, always happy to try to help out. And we'll see what Thursday looks like. Till then, guys, take it easy. I'm out.